Good afternoon, Jay Robertson, your Parks and Recreation Director for Nassau County. Hey, I'm here to talk to you guys about some vandalism that we've been seeing throughout our park system here recently. We're out here at beautiful Tributary Regional Park, where we've had some people out here on the fields doing some donuts, which really creates some really big hindrance for us when we try to keep these fields readily available and playable.
So we get to our game and we go, oh my goodness, now there's holes in the field.
That's what happened. I remember that one time my face planted in mud because of that.
Yeah, and what's
I felt like a meteor hit the ground.
And what happens when there's holes in our fields?
We trip and break our legs.
Yeah, we get hurt. When we have tire tracks and holes in our fields, the rate of injury increases, which could be detrimental to our young athletes in their performance, their well-being, and their safety.
The opportunity to get outside to enjoy God's great creations and things that we have in this area is important to us. From a mental health standpoint, being prior service and prior military, going outdoors is important to me because it helps level myself out. I get to enjoy the creations, get to enjoy some quality time with my wife and kids in an environment that I can consider safe. When fields are damaged, especially if you've got ball fields, parks, playgrounds, areas that are being rooted up by four-wheelers and tire marks and whatnot, becomes you risk rolling ankles and snapping knees or tendons and whatnot.
You know, a lot of these kids look forward to coming out here on those Saturday mornings. It's family events, family atmosphere, being active, seeing their friends, playing. So definitely when they're told they can't come out, not because of weather or things that are out of their control, but because someone thought it was funny to come out and do donuts or just dig up a field or vandalize the equipment that they use every day, it can be very heartbreaking for them.
Grounds crews out here repairing some damage that we've experienced multiple times recently, which is in need of immediate repair to get rid of trip hazards and just repair the damage aesthetically. But the guys are out here now raking in the ruts, and they'll be adding sand and more material, and we'll have to come back out and seed and fertilize over the ruts to grow some grass in. So we've been battling the vandalism a good bit here lately.
If you use our parks in Nassau County, you see the county workers in our parks all the time. They're working really hard to make this a great space for us. So if you see them, pat them on the back, say thank you. They're doing a great job.
We have a lot of resources going into the fix of these things. You know, there's financial impacts, there's staffing impacts, availability impacts. Instead of being readily available for you to use on a day-to-day basis, we have to shut fields down, shut facilities down in order to make those repairs. Unfortunately, this isn't the only area that we've seen this type of activity. Over at Nassau Crossing, we've had some bathrooms broken into, signs ripped off the wall, mirrors, toilets, everything else damaged.
When the parks are being vandalized and things are torn apart, kids can't play on the playground like they want to. They can't be children and be free. It scares families off, families that need to be there. When this place is destroyed, they have no other place to go. In turn, these kids end up getting themselves in trouble because they have idle time on their hands. And so I think it's best that we keep these places open as safe spaces for these families to go.
Just like all moms in the community and dads in the community, we want our children to have a park space that they can play on, meet new friends, build confidence, have fun, and have just this great environment. If you are one of the individuals in our community vandalizing our parks and doing donuts on our field, please stop.
For our local natives in Nassau County that are homegrown in this area, we've invested a lot of time here to make our community safe as best we possibly can. I just ask you guys to step up and say if you see something in the parks that are being vandalized, call it out. You don't have to approach the individual doing it, but call the local authorities to make sure it's getting squared away.
Please, please, please report it. It takes a village, it takes a team just to really communicate and get that word out and spread that outreach so people can really understand the impacts of their actions as well as the impacts that these programs have with using these parks and facilities in the community.
If you are in one of our parks and you see vandalism happening, please call the number below and report the activity. You can play a crucial role in making Nassau County a safe, happy, healthy community.
We're asking you guys to put your best foot forward, keep an eye on our park system, and try to make it the best place possible.